Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we'll talk about the 4 core values of Agile and we'll understand them with the help of simple and real life examples. So let's get started. But before that, there is an announcement that I have launched a detailed and comprehensive course on Jira. If you want to grow your skills quickly and with minimum efforts, then I suggest you to visit the website www.managementbliss. The link is there in the description. I have tried to create this course from the perspective of different roles performed in the organizations and with real industry experiences. Okay, coming back to the topic. The first value is individuals and interactions over processes and tools. In Agile, the focus is on people and how they work together rather than rigid processes and tools. Agile concept goes with the understanding that it's the individuals with their unique skills and efficient communication that takes the project forward and not the systems and processes they use. For example, daily stand-up meetings are essential in agile environments in which people listen to others about what they will be doing today. And if there are any hurdles they are facing, teams gather together to update each other on the progress, share their immediate plans, and address any roadblocks. It's a quick, efficient way to ensure that everyone is aligned and has the support they need. Similarly, in XP, which is another agile methodology, focuses a lot on pair programming, which is a practice in which 2 developers share one workstation. They share their responsibility. For example, one may write the code and the other may do the review. This collaboration not only improves code quality but also facilitates knowledge sharing and reduces errors. Providing 2 heads are indeed better than one. Such practices highlight the value of direct and clear communication. Agile practices are formed around teamwork. It's through this collaborative spirit that agile teams can swiftly adapt to the changes and demonstrate continuous improvement. Let's take an example. Let's say a team is facing a lot of challenges while working for deliveries for a particular project. The customer was also not satisfied with the outcome the team got, and the team also got frustrated by multiple rework sessions. Then the project manager decided to implement Scrum. With Scrum, they started sprint review meetings in which feedback was immediately provided by the customer and the team would incorporate it. This helped the team to avoid a lot of rework. The second core value of Agile Manifesto is working software over comprehensive documentation. This principle challenges the older traditions where extensive and often cumbersome documentation was normal. But we should not mistake in understanding that Agile does not mean to eliminate documentation. Agile states that the necessary documentation is essential, but it suggests a shift in priority. What Agile means over here is that a working software talks a lot about the progress or the features of the product rather than a lengthy documentation. A functional product is what users can see and use. This means that while some documentation is certainly necessary, but it should not eliminate the main goal, which is to deliver a working product that adds value to the customer. With Agile, documentation becomes less, more targeted, and is created incrementally as the product building progresses. Now let's say there is a development team which is presented with an extensive and complex set of documents detailing a new product idea. Such voluminous documentation can be confusing for the team and can even lower down the team's enthusiasm. It can even create boredom. A more Effective approach would be to collaborate closely with the product owner during the initial phase to develop a miniature prototype. This prototype doesn't need to represent the entire product but should capture the essence of product's structure. Not only would this serve a reference for the sales team, but also provide developers with a foundational model to enhance and build upon as they progress. This example emphasizes collaboration and importance of working product while also highlighting the benefits to both sales and development teams. Let's move to the third fundamental rule, that is customer collaboration over contract negotiation. This value prioritizes direct, continuous engagement with client instead of merely following a fixed contract. Actually, this value is added because earlier in waterfall model, a lot of focus was given to contracts. Even though something was written in the contract, but it was not helping the customers anymore. The teams used to show a lot of resistance in implementing any changes with respect to the contract. And it used to be very hard on clients. Also, the team was not happy because of the cost burden of new changes. Agile is flexible to changes in contract because here the development happens in iterations. It is way easier to make changes to the contract in Agile than in previous methodologies. Agile methodologies understand that the project's needs can evolve, and maintaining an open dialogue with the customer allows for a flexible response to change. This adaptability often leads to more innovative solutions and higher satisfaction as the client feels actively involved in development process. And developers also gain a clearer understanding of client's vision. Let us look at one example. Let's say a software development team tasked with creating an application for a retail business was initially told to design a module to display bonus points on each customer's profile page. During a sprint review, the client suggested that showcasing bonus points with each purchase could significantly boost customer engagement. Thanks to the team's adoption of agile methodologies, incorporating this feedback was way easy. Unlike a waterfall approach, where requirements were defined at the project's starting and subsequent changes can become problematic due to inflexible coding structure. Agile allows for ongoing adaptability. The team's regular feedback session with the client ensures continuous alignment with their needs, leading to a goodwill with customers, which is invaluable. There can be a lot of things in software development which might not be specified in the original contract. This dynamic collaboration ensures the final product not only meets but exceeds clients' expectations. The fourth value is responding to change over following a plan. This is another core value that drives teams towards embracing change rather than resisting it. This principle acknowledges that while having a plan is important, the team should have capability to adapt changes demanded by customers, as these changes are driven by market, technology, and customer preferences. Sometimes changes are so crucial that it becomes impossible to proceed further with product development. The development team should understand that changes in software development are inevitable because while you start with a product idea, at that time even the users are unaware of what might be required. Hence, it's the understanding that the plan is the starting point and not a hard agreement, and the success of the project often depends on how swiftly and effectively the team developing the product can adjust. Consider a practical scenario where a technology company is developing a new Android application. As the project development progresses, A fresh market research reports reveal that a trend shift has been seen towards users' preference for voice-activated features, a functionality which was not included in the original plan. In response, instead of rigidly adhering to initial plan with an intention to revisit new features later, an agile team would reprioritize to seamlessly integrate voice recognition capabilities into the app's existing functions. This way of working, where the team is ready to change the plan to make a product better, is a big part of Agile. This helps teams to make products that really help users, which is the most important goal. I hope you were able to understand the core values of Agile and all the examples were helpful to grasp the Agile values. Thank you for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe the channel.